Hi guys, it's Wombat and this is my global map combo updated with the new version of Poland Rebuilding. Now I don't have the updated version of ROS yet, and the reason for that is that we're still waiting for an updated version of Promzona. Once we have that, I'll add a new version of ROS as well. But for now I recommend that you use ROS 7.8, the new version of ROS, on a standalone profile, which I totally recommend you create anyway. But other than the new version of Poland Rebuilding, or adding Poland Rebuilding, we have a few updated road connections, a couple of updated city names files, and other than that we have the usual suspects. We have the Eurasia edition, obviously, with the addition of EAA, and do not mind this line here on EAA. It doesn't affect gameplay, it's only visible here on the map or when you're looking at it in the GPS as well, and it's caused by this UK 1 to 15 scale. You can see the line goes exactly down here just below the UK, because this is where that 1 to 15 scale thing starts. There's absolutely nothing I can do about it, and don't expect anyone to ever be able to fix it. It's just how it is when you combine EAA with Promods. We also have Vanemap, or PJ Indo if you like. It's located here in Africa. That currently doesn't matter because yes, Vanemap is a fictional map. PJ Indo is a fictional map as well, even though it is based on Indonesia. But it's still a fictional map, both of them are. So this is where they end up, and looks like this depending on which one of them you are using. Obviously PJ Indo can't be combined with Vanemap. We have still Australia map down here, and we have, as I mentioned earlier, ROS up here. Other than that, it's the same map mods that I'm using on my Eurasia edition. So without further ado, let's go through how you set this up. And here is the load order. From the bottom you have the Australia-Tasmania model map def, followed by Vanessa Pashmina land or PJ Indo. Depends on whether you want to use Vanessa Pashmina land, aka Vanemap, or PJ Indo. In any case, the file is located here. Obviously the Vanemap no bus mod is only for Vanemap, aka Vanessa Pashmina land, so if you use PJ Indo you don't need this one. We then have the Australia Tasmania def quick fix version 5, followed by the Great Steppe model map def and my Great Steppe English city names file. We then have road to Aral and Russian open spaces. Above that we have Southern Region map model 2, model 1, def and map, and English city names. We then have the base map EAA and MAPA EAA, followed by the EAA caps fix mod. We have the optional power cargo MAPA EAA mod and heavy cargo MAPA EAA mod. Both of these are optional. We have ROSmap def file, followed by Promods assets package, models package 321, media package, map package, and definition package. We then have Promods Middle East add-on assets package and def and map package, Israel-Lebanon open border, ROSmap model 2, model map, and the fix for ROSmap locale. We then have a couple of fixes, EAA and ROSmap fix, as well as EAA and Promods fix, followed by Macedonia rework materials, map definitions. Then we have the new addition to the map combo, Poland Rebuilding, assets, models, map, def, and special transport. Now if you don't have special transport DLC, you can't use this one. In all other cases, if you do have special transport, it is optional. We then have the road connection for Promods and ROSmap, and the additional Promods Poland Rebuilding ROSmap road connection. Then we have Russian open spaces model, vehicle, truck, and Promzona 5. Promzona 5 includes the Russian Open Spaces map file, so there is no use, you don't need, you can't add, you shouldn't add Russian Open Spaces map file. Don't use it. We have Promzona instead, which includes the map. Above that we have my Promzona Fix, followed by the ROS-Great Steppe road connection, the optional Speed of Snow, and the optional Traffic and Sound Fix, which also, by the way, removes the ferries in ROS. We have English city and cargo names for ROS, and the optional ROS Heavy Cargo mod, followed by the then also optional English names for ROS Heavy Cargo. We have ROS-Great Steppe road connection and Vanemap version 0.1. Then we have Romania Extended, and it doesn't matter if you're using Romania Extended 2.6 or if you're using 2.3. The load order is as follow: file number 4, 3, 2, 1, and then the ROX to Southern Region 8 road connection. Now this one is only to be used by those of you who have ROX 2.6. If you're using ROX 2.3, do not add this one. This, however, ROX 26 English City Names version 2 is for both ROX 2.3 and 2.6. I kind of wish it was named a little bit differently so that it's easier to understand that it's both for ROX 2.6 and 2.3. Then we have ROS-Promods Poland Rebuilding road connection. Make sure that you're only using this one and not also the ROS-Promods road connection. You can't combine ROS-Promods road connection and ROS-Promods Poland Rebuilding road connection. You need to use one of them, and since we have Poland Rebuilding here, obviously this is the one we're going to use. Then you have the ROS-Rusmap road connection, followed by Turkey Map version 1.0. This is YKS RSK, now renamed Turkey Map or Project Turkey instead. And because of that we have newly named road connections as well: Turkey Map to Southern Region 8 road connection and Turkey Map to Middle East road connection. Then we have Læsø, Paris Rebuilt, Swedish Islands, and the optional passenger mod for EAA and passenger mod for Europe. We have TexFix 4, which fixes some flickering textures on a variety of map mods, I should say. And we have the background map now updated to version 1.4. And that is the entire setup. So there you go, that is my updated map combo global edition. Now if you have any problems getting this to load or to work, please post your game.log file on my Discord server, and myself and one of the many helpful people there will figure it out what the problem is together with you and solve it. Regarding loading times, expect the first initial load to take about somewhere between 15 minutes and 2 hours. Seriously, that is how long it can take to load it the first time. It might also take a long time loading it the second time, but the third time, or second time even in most cases, will take less than 1 minute. If it takes longer than that, it's probably caused by not fully compatible additional mods you're using, or if you don't have any additional mods, again post your game.log file on the Discord server and we'll help you figure it out. So that is what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, subscribe. And as always, take care guys. Bye bye.